And we are back again. We got the green lights. We are on the Deep Space Nine space station. I think we came off a very enjoyable episode with my favorite bromance with Bashir and Chief. But it's a brand new day. It's a Spider-Man brand new day.
Yeah, I did really enjoy that episode. This season has really been a roller coaster up and down. We've had some of the best episodes thus far, and then just some boring, mundane stuff that people will try to defend, and I'm sorry, it's just not good. Like, I'm sorry, but hopefully we're halfway through the season now. This is episode 14, so hopefully that means we're getting the good stuff. I mean, we've had good stuff. Just last episode and Necessary Evil and the 3-parter. The season's not been bad, but I just, especially coming off of one of the wackiest, campiest Star Trek episodes we've ever seen in Sub Rosa, really don't want to go back to just some boring guest of the week or something. So hopefully we can have something good here.
You never know.
Roundabout.
Computer set heading 410 Mark 32.
Course laid in.
Maximum warp. Engage.
Warp 5.
It's only a shuttle. It's not a... Shut up.
Pretty sure the runabouts can only go like Warp 5.
I've got to try to set the record straight about the last 52 hours.
Ooh.
I don't even know if I'll be alive by the time this log is recovered. They won't want me to warn the Paradas.
He has no badge on.
Oh, yeah.
Jamaican blend. Double strong, double sweet. It had to be the first morning after I got back to the station.
Oh, this is great. I love it. Similar to that Beverly episode.
Suspicions.
Yeah.
What are you two doing up so early?
Thought I'd get an early start.
At 5:30 in the morning?
What the fuck?
Did you have sweet dreams, darling?
Go away.
Don't I get my morning kiss?
No.
Otto would have had a field day. I wish he could have been there.
I better get going.
What is happening, bro?
See you later.
This is the longest opening for the credits ever.
Yeah, it's peculiar.
What's this?
Just getting a head start, Chief.
Head start.
Commander Sisko didn't feel we should wait for Odo. Might want to check with him, sir. I'm only following orders.
I'll check with him, all right. Carry on.
Rough day for O'Brien, dude.
Hey, what is going on? Oh, yeah, love those Packlets. Oh my god. She's cheating with Cisco.
All they did was have a small conversation. Weird.
I am strapped in. I am strapped in for this one. A mystery, O'Brien focused. That's great.
And we already know that it's only 2 days before he's doing that log, so, like, what's going to happen in that short amount of time?
Yeah, a noir type. I hope we get some more narration as things go on.
That was so weird. And, like, Keiko would be one thing acting weird, but his daughter? Like, what could have happened where his daughter's acting weird?
Yeah, that's strange.
Whispers.
Computer, how much longer to Parada system?
Oh, Rosalind.
Well, we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it, won't we?
Please restate question.
Oh, disregard, computer.
That's interesting. We've never seen that before. The
I like
computer trying to understand.
Makes it a little bit more realistic, and I love his reaction to it.
The way they were acting, they might have been trying to pull off one of those surprise parties that I can't stand. Only my birthday's not...
Is that a new one?
I think so.
I had nothing else to celebrate.
Les Landu.
Be in my office in an hour.
For what?
Your physical.
Forget it. I've got things to do.
If I have to order you as your superior officer, I will.
Is there a problem?
I mean, that's honestly the most rational.
Yeah.
It's like, get your physical, bro.
We've all had to go through this.
Fine. Fine, I'll be there in an hour.
Do you think O'Brien's going to have to do that leg press thing that Kirk had to do? Remember that?
Oh, yeah, good call. Good call back.
This is a very deep cut.
You and Keiko out in front of the school this morning, talking. Is there anything wrong?
Oh, Jake is having some problems with his grades.
Keiko's very fond of the boy. I'm sure she'll work that much harder to help him.
I'm sure she will.
Stay the fuck away from my wife.
Sorry, I know how you feel about doctors.
It's not doctors I have a problem with. It's
You, Julian.
Damn.
How's the sex life? Everything all right in that department?
That department is none of Starfleet's business or yours.
Come on, bro. He's your doctor.
Are you finished?
Not quite. I just have 1 or 2 more tests to run.
This is insane.
I'm giving you a clean bill of health.
Just don't need to do those 2 more tests, huh?
There's some fishy going on.
Yeah. Yeah, he seemed to even know, I don't know, some unseen thing infecting.
It's a chance to help get those grades of yours back up, right?
Oh, my grades are great. Just want to keep them that way.
Uh-oh.
I'd like the access codes to the Parada quarters.
Chief, what are you doing down there?
Oh, he cuts in.
I really need to
I want those upper pylons operational, Chief. That's your priority.
Yes, sir.
Could something have happened at the station while he was gone?
Maybe, yeah. It's just clear. Just clear in sight.
Why don't you come by my place tonight after dinner? We'll see if we can add the rest of the pieces.
Your father's been looking for you. I think he's back in your quarters. May be important. Everything under control, Chief?
Oh, under control, Major.
That's not because he's suspicious. That's how he always looks after Kira walks away.
Commander Sisko just called. Jay can't make it tonight. He isn't feeling well.
Really? Where's Molly?
She's over at the Fredrickson spending the night.
Must be sex night.
Yeah. I wonder what that's like.
We better eat while the food's still warm.
I can keep you warm.
Yeah, she's an alien, bro.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
No problem. I'm just not in the mood.
All right, come on, Chief. You gotta do something.
Frickin' dough stew?
But you don't like frickin' dust, do you?
You do.
How thoughtful of you.
You would never make me food I like.
You're not having any.
I just feel like having salad.
I wouldn't eat that, dude. Not because of the suspicion, but they just don't look right.
Yeah. I needed to see it come off the replicator.
How is it?
I think I will lie down.
Wow.
I just don't seem to have an appetite right now.
I mean, I know it's been a weird day, but he's really that suspicious, you know? To not even try, not even eat it.
But all I could think of as I looked at her was that this was not my Keiko.
She would never give me a meal I like.
And now I'm kind of concerned for Molly. Like, is she really at the Fredricksons, or they just kill her?
Jesus Christ.
Too expensive to keep bringing back that child actor.
I didn't get much sleep that night.
All right, we're on day 2.
Playback station logs chronologically.
Identify which officer's logs are to be included.
All the senior staff, right?
All officers.
Oh, wow.
Several Federation colonies in the
Discovered
demilitarized
a
zone.
new life form previously.
Damn.
We have 2 runabouts to
One
use in this
chamber
mission.
of ministers that I find absolutely ridiculous. Access denied.
Denied?
Access denied.
They stripped him.
I'm just wondering, whatever this thing species is, what do they want with the Chief? Or what do they want to keep Chief in the dark about? Like, what's the goal here? What's
yeah,
happening?
and like if it was just something that took over going to the station, why couldn't it have just taken over him when he got there?
I think they tried to with the food, maybe.
Oh, but how could they have successfully taken over every single person?
Maybe not all of them, but just the senior staff.
I mean, Julian didn't seem that weird, but he was sus.
A little sus, yeah. And especially after Chief left, the way he was looking around as if he was just possessed and came to. I don't know.
Or he was looking at his medical thing like he was confused, maybe. I don't know. This guy.
Anything I can help you with, Chief?
Yeah, the way they keep showing this guy, it's probably this fucking clown.
You're an inspiration to us all.
Dude, just so relatable, just at any work,
Yep.
any job.
They'd even broken into my personal logs to see what they could find in there. I hope they enjoyed reading the sexy letters to my wife. Maybe they were afraid I'd get into their files, even with the security lockout. Smart people.
Oh my god, I love it.
Chief?
There he is.
I have to talk to you.
It's good to see you, too.
Yeah, there's no way they got Odo, so he'll be fine.
I'm not sure who we can trust on the station at this point. I'd called Starfleet, but what do I tell them? My wife doesn't seem like my wife.
In the meantime, I'll do some investigating. If I can confirm your suspicions, we can go to Starfleet and the Bajoran authorities at the same time.
I want to see more of these two.
Yeah, it's an interesting duo.
I felt better than I had for a long time. I finally had an ally. Now, all I had to do was wait.
Oh, they're gonna get Odo somehow, aren't they?
Whatever might happen next, I still had a few tricks up my sleeve.
Haven't seen Quark yet either.
Yeah, and you would be able to tell if he was.
The odds are against you, O'Brien.
Well, here he is.
Racquetball. The rematch with Bashir next week. We never finished the first one, remember?
Thank you! Thank you! Oh, that's so good!
I love it.
It's always good business to know about new customers before they walk in your door.
And which rule of acquisition is that?
One of the high numbers, 194, I think.
Odo to O'Brien.
Go ahead.
I shouldn't have contacted them over the Starfleet channel. Now all of them know. Because I'm sure they have to be suspicious of Odo, too.
Cisco's logs indicate that secret messages have been coming from the Parada system.
As a matter of fact, they were.
And it's a good enough reason to cancel these peace talks.
That still might be premature.
What are you talking about?
It's not Odo either.
Oh, no.
They got to you.
Don't be ridiculous. I'm just trying to...
No, they did. They got to you.
We don't want to hurt you.
Here, this will help you relax.
Oh!
What the?
Little smoke grenade.
Oh, that's the thing he put together.
Yeah. Okay, he's literally Batman. I knew they'd get the Odo. I wasn't happy about it.
Initiate emergency transport to Runabout Rio Grande.
Unable to complete request.
Yeah, how's he going to get the runabout out of there? I mean, we know he does. Dude, Chief has to have the record for ditching his comm badge. I think that's the third time already in the series.
Jake, okay?
Jake Sisko to security. He's here. Level H2. Just surrender to them and you'll be fine.
So that makes me think, with what he just said there, that Jake is normal, but he's just, like, not...
No, I think he's part of it.
But why would he say that, though?
Because they want to calm him down, so he can go with them.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
What kid is going to knowingly call his dad and not hang out with the cool chief?
I'm saying if he's scared or something, if he knows what happened.
I mean, yeah, he is holding a phaser.
There we go.
All right, yeah.
Dude, imagine climbing that high on freaking wall ladders.
Yeah, no, imagine slipping and falling.
Yep, head against the back of the...
And now we're going to be all caught up to date.
I'm still surprised he's able to get this out of here.
Shut down your engines.
Your tractor beams are offline. O'Brien out. Shields up.
There he goes.
Yeah, I'm not surprised he was able to get out.
Well, we know he is.
I mean, you know who you're talking about, right?
Yeah, true.
I believe it has something to do with the parade and peace talks.
Listen to me very carefully. Return to DS9 immediately.
All of the senior officers have fallen under the influence of something.
Turn the ship around.
Dude, they got the Admiral too?
No, that's just an admiral. You knew that was going to happen. No, that admiral has not been touched.
Or something started to infiltrate all of Starfleet?
No, no.
Most normal Admiral conversation.
As soon as he said admiral, I went, oh, here we fucking go.
Coffee, Jamaican blend, double strong, double sweet.
You know we're going to have to try that for the channel now.
Yep.
Will they beam to the surface?
Confirm.
How many people?
3 people.
Anyone left on board?
Negative.
Put us on a course for Parada 2.
Rachel Barrett really getting their work in this episode. I gave Odo the veteran rub. Now I go off. I'm done.
Having a little unscheduled negotiation with the rebels, are we?
Oh, those guys.
Everything you need to understand is behind this door.
Yeah.
This will explain everything.
I don't want to hurt you.
Oh! Bro wasn't paying attention.
Okay, now I'm thinking.
What? What?
They were in the process of cloning him, like they're...
Well, he's perfect. He looks just like me.
Apparently, he thought he was you.
He's the alien.
The government scientists have learned how to do remarkable things with replicants.
He passed a physical exam with flying colors.
Maybe in a strange sort of way, he was trying to be a hero.
Keiko. Tell her I love.
You fucking motherfuckers! You motherfuckers! Oh! How are you gonna do that to me? You figured it out! You did it! Oh my god! My heart.
Oh shit! Wow!
Fuck!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! They fucking did it!
I was literally thinking too, I'm like, they're not going to end on the scene right here, are they? Then they fucking, then they cut to that wide shot. I'm like, no way.
No. Holy fuck.
We just watched episode 14 of season 2 of Deep Space Nine, Whispers. And now we're going to talk about it. But first, our whiteboard reactions. And Alex, I said, in Chief we trust. And I gave it an S.
There you go. You've said this a couple of times. I might have said this a couple of times, but this is my favorite episode.
Oh!
Of Deep Space Nine.
Of Star Trek! His favorite episode of Star Trek!
We'll get there eventually. No, this is everything. Everything I could ever want and more. Both in terms of the character they chose, the performances, the not revealing anything, the flip, the twist, that it's not everyone else that's the problem. It's Chief, and it's not even our Chief the entire time. It's this fucking replicant with one of the best reveals of all time in terms, and just to have just a couple of slight guesses of what it could be, what's going on. Because easy brain in my head goes, okay, it's these paladins or whatever, it's the rebel group, they're causing this, they're going to cause a war or whatever. That's my immediate, okay, that's safe answer. They'll probably go with that. But in no world, in no fucking universe was I ever expecting, and I love it when TV can make me react like this, was I ever expecting to see Chief sit up from that bed, and what a, oh man. And then you end on the scene, I mean, we'll get down to the nitty gritty, but just overall, perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, dude. And you know what the best part is? Molly was the key. Molly was the key. I at no point during this episode, until Chief sat up, thought that the Chief that we were following was not him or was different.
Yeah.
And the first scene when he's back and he's talking to them and he goes to Molly and she's like, "Get away from me." And the whole time, I had forgotten about it, but like at the time I was wondering like, why would Molly do that? Because like the rest of them are just acting weird, and I eventually just assumed they're being aliens. But the episode completely made me forget about Molly. Like, why would she do that? And then like learning the answer, it's so obvious because like she would be able to tell it's not her dad.
Not her dad, yeah.
Like wouldn't be able to tell visually, but just knows it's not her dad. And all the adults can hide it. Like now we know they were pretending the whole time.
Yes.
Not sure if it was him, but she as a kid knows right away, and maybe that also let Keiko know and stuff. But and then that's why when he goes back, Molly's not there.
Yep.
Keiko sends her away.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so good. And my one thing I was worried about when we were getting to the ending and he was like on the computer and, you know, talking to Major Barrett. And I was like, okay, if he just finds out whatever it is that he finds out here of, you know, they were taken over by aliens or whatever, and he just fixes it, like that's great. You know, the episode's still been good, but like, what's the rewatch value? And then you get the ending, it's like, oh, that's the rewatch value. Now we know it's not Chief, and you can rewatch the entire episode knowing that. It's going to be like watching a new episode, basically, and seeing all the other characters' reactions to him.
Yes.
Like, that's great.
Yeah, the fact that none of the main cast were the ones that were the problem. It was our Chief, so now I'm going to have to go and rewatch this as soon as possible to gauge everyone's reactions, because it was just perfect. I just love... This is a perfect example of an episode with infinite rewatchability. That's what I love. Some episodes, going in knowing it, the twist that comes later on, okay, that's fine. But this, just probably so many little things to discover it and understand. I love it. And just makes sense why Keiko was so uncomfortable, because she knew it wasn't her Chief. I love the line, "It's not my Keiko." It's like, yeah, you're not her Chief. It's, oh, man. I wish I listened a little bit more at the end when they were explaining it, how they did the replicant, because as soon as I saw Chief, I was just frozen of the second Chief.
Yeah, from my understanding, the rebels said that the government of Parada abducted him and then cloned him. They have this cloning technology, and they cloned him, and they were going to use the clone at this conference, the peace talks, to do an assassination.
Okay.
I'm guessing of the leader of the rebels or whatever, and then they were going to blame the Chief, but really it's just this patsy clone, which is so great because that's why the clone, like, it thinks it's Chief. It's not like a Paradan in disguise, which is what I thought everyone on the station was. Like, it was actually, he thought he was the Chief. So they cloned him, and then they sent him back, and when the Paradans were going to come there to, do their talks or whatever, he was going to assassinate it. But the only part I don't understand is how they were going to get him to carry that out when he thought he was the Chief. I'm not exactly clear on that.
Maybe similar to like when Geordi got activated when he was something like that.
But he dies thinking he's the Chief. He says, like, "Tell Keiko I love her." You know, he goes to say when he dies, like, he dies thinking he's the Chief.
So tragic.
He doesn't even understand what's happening.
No idea. Fucking amazing. And also the other little details, or not details, the direction choices of using the personal logs for the detective noir type stuff. Love that. One of my favorite scenes in this episode is him just in the room, just laying there, not sleeping, because maybe he can't sleep because he might be a robot or whatever, but just fading shots of him in different positions, listening to all the logs, and then just the access denied. That whole scene was absolutely wonderful, and so much tension too. Even him just climbing through the tubes, the way Les Lando shot that, I felt the tension watching him go through the tubes. I don't know why it's put a different editor or whatever, person with score, just climbing through tubes, but the way they framed it there, I felt a lot of tension, and I just love the mystery of not knowing what the fuck is going on. It's so refreshing sometimes. What else did I like? Sometimes that's the difficult part about talking about stuff you like.
It was also great.
It was also great, yeah.
Makes complete sense with the doctor scene, with the physical, because Julian says at the end he passed the physical with flying colors. That's why they wanted to do the physical, and that's why he looked confused at the end, because nothing was wrong with him, and he couldn't tell that it wasn't the Chief. Okay. So that all makes sense, and why he was testing him for so long, and Chief was, like, irritated about it. It's just, like, nothing in the episode gave it away at all, besides the Molly thing, but the Molly thing was so innocuous that you don't understand until you finish it.
Because you think everyone's infected, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'm guessing Jake, like, because Jake does have friendly conversations with him at the beginning and asks him about helping him.
Yeah.
Maybe Jake didn't know, like they didn't tell Jake because he's not like part of the crew. So why would they tell him that the chief might not be the chief? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they don't want to have him suspicious, but unfortunately, all they did was make him suspicious. So Jake was probably just being as chill as he could be, and then found out the info from his dad probably. And just, oh, you can't go over there because this is the situation, Jake, and that's why. I love Odo coming in, totally believing Chief. Then he probably just talked to Cisco and went, oh.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'm thinking like we thought like, oh, they got the
got-
Odo.
No,
But it's like no. I mean, they did, but not like that.
Oh, it's just a complete 180 in terms of what actually happened. I love it so much. And you noticed when the writing credit came up, there was just one person. And didn't recognize the name.
I'm going to look it up, yeah.
But also callbacks to the racquetball game and shit. Love that.
Oh, yeah, thank you so much. I mean, typically I'd be like, oh, I don't care about that episode. We don't need a callback. But, like, that was one of my biggest complaints about that episode is they just didn't finish their game and didn't acknowledge it. And the story wasn't completed. I don't even care. I don't need to actually see the rematch now. Just that callback to the fact that they didn't finish it was great.
Here's my question. Do you think... I don't think Quark probably wasn't filled in at all.
No, he had no idea.
Yeah, Quark, just do what you usually do.
He was just being Quark, and the Chief was already so, like, paranoid that he was just freaking out. It was Paul Robert Coyle, and this is the only episode that he wrote. So...
Did he get canceled or something? Why?
I don't know why, but this is his one and only... it didn't look like he had a lot of writing credits, so I don't know where this bro came from, but he cooked.
Yeah, we might have to do a little expose on him, because I don't understand how you bring someone in who just gets it, understands it, is able to frame things with the perception of one thing, and then completely flip it on its head at the end. That makes perfect sense. Because that's one of the things where you have a big reveal later on and something still doesn't line up. No, I think everything that was shown here early on and when everything's revealed, it just exemplifies it much more. It was just fucking perfect.
Yeah, and maybe it's the case that he just wrote it, like he didn't obviously work for, like a lot of the writers are like people who are already working on the show. Maybe he was an outsider and he just like wrote this script and like, damn, this is really good. Let's use this for a Star Trek episode. Maybe it was like one of those scenarios.
Pay you $20.
I don't know, but yeah, it was great stuff. So it's kind of also one of the best guest character of the week episodes of all time. We just didn't know it.
Yeah.
We spend all of our time with a guest character in theory.
Yeah, but you know what? We talk about episodes, for example, the one where they decide they have to have their memory erased, and only Data's the one who knows, and he's sworn to secrecy. Another great example of an episode like that, where something's wrong with Data and we don't know why, and then when it's revealed, it's, oh, that's why. Another great example of that. And I'm thinking, oh, well, it sucks that all this development with Chief didn't really happen. But we know if it was our Chief in this exact same situation, it would have gone the exact same.
Yeah.
And it can still possibly happen. Even though the Chief that we knew in this episode is dead, they even said, oh, it's a perfect copy. They set up so many wires in my brain. So we know that our Chief would do the exact same thing. There was nothing lost here, because our Chief would have done the exact same thing and possibly still can in the future. And that's what I really...
And there also wasn't anything that was necessarily like development in this character of Chief. Like he just acted like Chief the whole time. It wasn't like he, kissed somebody like fake Picard, or like did, I mean, he kissed his Keiko, but that's his wife already.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like we missed out on something that now has to be redone. It was just what would happen, and all the other characters are real. So, that's true too. But man, what a great, I mean, this is one of those that's a one-off of, it doesn't need necessarily, like, it doesn't really matter what season it's in. It's not like, oh, if this was in season 6, it'd be much better. I mean, it was just perfect regardless. It was just one of those stories that can work really in any context, and thank God they chose the Chief, right? I mean, imagine they did it with another character. I'm sure other characters it could have worked too, but the Chief, just the perfect choice.
Yes, as much as I was upset that Chief was leaving the Enterprise, I was very upset with that, and I shouldn't have been, because he's in this show, and more seasons are coming, and TNG's ending soon. I just know that this episode would probably never happen in TNG with Chief's character. This is more...
It'd probably be Data or something.
Data or someone else, Worf, Troy.
A lot of people before the Chief.
Yeah. A lot of people before the Chief, yeah. So I'm very grateful that he made the jump to Deep Space Nine, and this is just one of those perfect moments in time where there's a million universes out there, like parallels, where this didn't work. This is the end game thing. This is the
one.
The one, and it all came together so perfectly. And I'm just picturing the writer and the director, Les and this guy just sitting there. I was talking with the editor. Know what we should do? Do a little wide shot. We're gonna end on the scene.
We're gonna end on the scene.
And because
if you ever needed more proof that they know the impact of ending on the scene,
it's just it puts a period on just this emotional moment, this crazy moment, and just lets you sit with it. It's such a great tool that needs to be utilized more in more things, but also it's one of those you don't want to overdo it either.
Yeah,
use
needs
it.
to be easy special.
Needs to mean something, and I just love the idea. We talk about things when people fake die in episodes. We love to see the reaction of the other crew members, and this is one of those. What if Chief went rogue? We talk about Data is very dangerous aboard the Enterprise, as we've seen multiple times if something happens to him. And I think the equivalent here is Chief. If Chief goes rogue, Chief gets infected, and none of his abilities are diminished. He can get the hell out of there. And usually for the and he got Colomini is just so fucking entertaining. He is so funny. We didn't even bring that up. The way in every conversation, person walks away, drops back to his normal face. It makes me laugh, but I do the same goddamn thing all the time. And even him just in the ship, going back and forth with Major Barrett, and especially with the chase scene, the way he delivers his lines. We said, "Oh, a little game of hide and seek." He's such an entertaining human. Where any other actor can be put in that situation. I hate to use her as an example, but Dax just saying things. But the way Chief does it, the way Colomini does it, he just has this character figured out where he's just a human being that I love to watch. And his entire performance through all of this, the dinner scene, the fucking close-ups and just them staring at each other. So good. So good.
That is so good. And Colomini, I mean, what a representation of our Star Trek journey where we've loved that character, Chief O'Brien and Colomini, since the beginning of him being in TNG, wanting him to be more, wanting him in the opening credits, and now he's moved over to DS9, and now we're at the point where he is the main character of an episode. Not even the first time, because we had Captain Pursuit as well, but and a few other ones where he was obviously a big part. But
Wounded.
The Wounded in TNG, yeah. And here in Deep Space Nine, we just had the Armageddon game too, where he's a big part.
Yeah.
But this, more than anything we've seen, this is Chief's episode. Like, this is him, and it's incredible that the fact that that's even a thing. That 7 seasons ago he was just this part-time guy on TNG, and now he's getting his own episode here, where it's not even technically him, but it's still great.
But it still works. It still works. Just it's perfect. Yeah, it's great.
It was great.
Anything else? Yeah, is there anything else we can praise here? I'm not ready to...
What do you think the whole dinner thing meant with Keiko?
I wanted to bring that up. What did they put in that? What did she put in that food? When maybe Keiko and Cisco were talking and said, "Oh, we need to subdue this clone. Maybe put something in his favorite dish." And unfortunately, Chief's smart, but Keiko might have overdone it and made it too obvious in terms of, okay, I know you'll definitely eat this.
I don't think there's anything in the food at all.
You don't think there's anything in the food?
I think she was just making him a favorite meal of his to see if you're my husband. And then when he doesn't eat it, it's because he's suspicious of her. But really, she becomes suspicious of him of, why aren't you eating this food you love? Because think about how he's acting in the scene. He's like looking down on it, not wanting to eat it. She's probably thinking, why isn't he eating this food he loves?
That's such beautiful, genius, multi-layered writing. Fuck, man. I wish I was that smart. God, that is so good. Because, once again, simple thinking, or simple answer, because sometimes it is. They poisoned it. But, oh my God. Fuck.
And then even the thing with Jake, Jake talks to him not knowing that it's not the Chief. Oh, I'll help you out later. Jake probably went home and Cisco's like, you're not going over there. Then that's why he was like, oh, I guess he didn't feel well. And that's probably the moment Jake found out, about what was going on. So, yeah, just great all around.
I just wonder, how did they discover that that wasn't their Chief? At what point did they discover?
They said there was a rumor that he was abducted and cloned, but they didn't know for sure. So when he came back, if they had known for sure, when he came back, they would have just arrested him. They didn't know if it was the Chief or not.
Okay. When did they find him, you think?
That's a good question. I don't know.
Because, they just delivered all of that right away.
Probably after he left. I don't know exactly how or when they found him.
Yeah, because I was just in shock during that. I was trying to retain all the information, but I was literally just, oh my God, they fucking did it. They got me. I got worked. I love being worked. If you don't know, I'm sure you might know, but it's a term in professional wrestling when something happens and you think you believe a storyline they're trying to do. For example, fake knee injury. Seth Rollins had everyone thought it was real, then it ended up being fake. I got worked by it. I believed it.
Because it is a work.
It is a work.
It's fake.
Yeah.
It's a work. So you got tricked, fooled.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you got worked. And yeah, it's just definitely I got worked as well. And I am down for, I don't care if they want 20 of the 26 episodes of the season to be Chief episodes. I'll take him. I mean, he's just great.
He can handle it. He can fucking handle it. And I'm so glad that he made the choice to stay on this show. And I feel very unfortunate for Michelle Forbes. Because she
could have been you.
This could have been you, pal. You could have had a real opportunity to shine here. I'm very curious how her character as her would look with the scene with in Battle Lines.
Oh, with the guy.
Yeah. I'm curious if she'd look at the director and say, "You want me to do what?"
I don't think she really. That's interesting too. Is I don't think she really cared about the Bajoran stuff like Kira does, though. Like I think she does in a way, but not the way Kira is. So she was a fucking terrorist.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember she started to buy into it or think about it after she thought she died.
In the next phase.
With Jordy,
yeah. Interesting. Yeah, we're getting off on a tangent, but yeah. Good episode, man. This was your favorite of the show. It's up there for me for sure. I don't know if it's my bar none favorite, but I'm trying to think this season. I mean,
it's number 2.
It's up there.
Yeah, because number 2 just got bumped down as Captive Pursuit. Also a Chief episode. I mean, I didn't get emotional here. There's nothing really to get emotional about, but just, I mean, a sweet moment at the end that even fake Chief is still, he thinks he's himself. And even when he was dying with Bashir on the planet, and what did he say? It's a little bit more. He's like, I want you to tell Keiko something. And then he got to do a little bit more here. He didn't even get that far with when he thought he was done with Bashir. And this time he got to say, at least to say, tell her I love, and then he died. So it's so good, man. It's so good.
So now we're going to read our patron takes. So over on patreon.com/target audience, for every episode of Star Trek, our members over there get to tell us what they think of every episode, and we respond to a few of them here. So if you want your take read in our video, go over and join Patreon. I guess it would be fitting to read Colomini.
That makes sense.
Oh man, I love this episode. I'll be curious how quickly you guess the ending. We did not.
Did not.
Colomini does an excellent job here, and we can't help but feel absolute sympathy for him in the end. A personal favorite, rating A for another strong O'Brien outing. Only still an A, but yeah, absolutely. He does an excellent job here for sure. One of the best parts of it, why it works so well. Evan Guthrie, O'Brien once again cements himself as the best character in all of Trek. You might end up agreeing with that.
Yeah.
Even his sleeper agent clone fights against all odds for what he believes is right. The slow and steady build of how everyone else has supposedly been replaced is brilliant. Using a character we know and trust as an unreliable narrator worked perfectly, and I think you're going to be as mind-blown as I was on first watch. Perhaps in my top 3 episodes of the entire show.
I believe that. Because right now it's sitting on top of the mountain for me, and it's going to be going to take some real contenders to knock it off. Just in general, it seems they're not. Some people aren't too favorable on it, which is surprising.
Yeah, short skirts and explosions. I don't hate this episode, but I'm not the biggest fan of it. It's well executed, and O'Brien fans such as yourselves are bound to dig it, but the twist at the end sort of ruins it for me. I tend to get turned off by what I perceive to be cop-out revelations where the last 40 minutes or so have essentially accomplished nothing, but maybe seeing y'all react to it will make me warm up to it better. Well, I hope it does. I think what they're probably referring to here is like similar to like the click effect, right? Of like, oh, it was all a dream, or oh, this didn't actually happen. And I can understand that in a lot of cases. Not here, because this did all really happen. It's just we're following a different character than we think we're following. Mm-hmm. So in a sense, I guess it didn't all happen in the perspective of Chief, but for us as the audience, we are watching real events. It's not a woke up and it was a dream or an alternate timeline or something. Mm-hmm. So that doesn't really bother me. And even if something about it was going to bother me in that way, like an unreliable narrator perspective, the twist is so good and so well executed that any like previous conception I would have is overruled by how well it was done.
Yeah. And what's also great about it, I thought about this, it wasn't actually our Chief, you didn't experience any of that. I brought up my arguments earlier, but also everything's logged, bro. He can go back and just watch and just see, oh, I did all this. Oh, okay. So he gets to have that development without actually going through it as himself. But similar to Loki in the Loki TV show. 2012 Loki can just watch what the TVA showed him the entire time and get caught up
Yeah,
the
true.
same way. I mean, it's not the exact same, but he can see, I can imagine a conversation with, I don't know, Odo and Cisco. Yeah, you're a replicant. It's very, it shows how good you are, Chief. Whatever, some bullshit conversation. And it was, oh yeah, I would have done exactly that. I would have, yeah.
Gruz says, fake Miles O'Brien seemed like a top-notch chap, but I guess the universe can only sustain one Miles O'Brien at a time.
Oh God, can you imagine two? Good Lord.
Yeah, how about the fact that this species is just mastered cloning, apparently? They can just clone anybody.
I mean, we've had similar ones. Kirk was turned into had a robot clone all the way back in the day.
Yeah, true, a robot, yeah.
Spock had a giant clone.
Which is like a straight-up biological clone. I mean,
early TNG, they were trying it. Remember that?
Oh yeah, when they had Riker and Pulaski?
Yeah, yeah. Oh, here's an interesting thought. Groovy Baboon. This episode is so damn good, worth rewatching to see how often Miles, quote, asks about Paradin security arrangements. Do you think there is some thing he keeps wanting to know about these Paradin security? Maybe a little extra thing was added to his psyche to be really figure out these security systems they're trying to do.
Yeah, that could be it. Yeah, I'm definitely not 100%. I want to rewatch it again for that as well, because I'm not 100% on what the Paradin's full plan was with the clone to carry out an assassination. Is he just helping them carry it out? I want to rewatch for that reason as well.
Yeah, I might. Yeah, just rewatch that last 5 minutes with the exposition dump from everybody because I was in a shock. Oh, Baines, did Keiko use some of Quark's sedative from Rivals in the Chief's dinner?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely people that think that as well.
I like your theory.
Yeah, me too. But you don't know.
You don't know, and I don't want to know. I am Spartacus, a prime example of why the producers gave Cullen Meany a series deal so he wouldn't be stuck down in the transporter room and they could really use his talents. The bro has been here since Encounter at Farpoint in a red shirt. He's been here. He's been through the ringer. He went from literal red shirt to main event character, pretty much. Well, he's not captain or anything, but main event of an episode. And he fucking kills it every time.
Yeah, Paul O'Neill, this is some crazy Twilight Zone-esque stuff right here, and I am all in on it. This one blew me away. Cullen Meany knocks it out of the park again. O'Brien must suffer, even when it's not really O'Brien. S-tier IMO. That's exactly how I feel about it, and great comparison, Twilight Zone-esque, because this would remind me of one of those Twilight Zones where the whole time it's good, but then you get that ending and you're like, what the fuck? Like, that is definitely what this was.
Yeah, and that's one of the elements that really hooked us when we watched The Man Trap, that Twilight Zone-esque reveal, feeling, storytelling narrative. We can go back and rewatch it afterwards and look for those things. And this is to what Man Trap is to TOS, this might be to Deep Space Nine, maybe. I mean, obviously we've had good ones before this, but in terms of, hey, fuck, that brings up the conversation of, okay, you can show me show someone new one episode. What do you show them? I would, in my mind, I'd like to show this one, but does it work not knowing who the Chief is and seeing him beforehand?
I think it works in a different way. So I wouldn't say it works in selling someone on Star Trek. I mean, we talk about this stuff, like, there's nothing about this episode that's Star Trek. Like, essentially nothing. But you're not going to sell someone like, oh, you'll love Star Trek if you love this. But it's such a great story that it doesn't matter. Like, it's one of those, like, kind of like I said earlier when we were speculating about this guy writing it. It's like, it doesn't even need to be in Star Trek. It really can be in anything that has to do with a guy that's part of an organization, basically. Mm-hmm. And in that way, it's great to show somebody because they don't need to know about the Star Trek. They don't need to know what Cisco is like and Kira and all that.
That's a good point, yeah.
And it explains his annoyance with the Doctor. You don't need the previous episodes. The callback with the racquetball doesn't matter. Like, it's good in the sense that they would watch it and hopefully go, oh, that was a really good episode of TV, even if they're not a Star Trek fan.
Yeah, I'm picturing this exact same setup as a Twilight Zone episode, and it would work. You don't... Yeah, as a standalone thing, everything that's presented here, yeah, you can show someone for the first time. This might be the one.